Hey everyone, so welcome back. So now let's create our first agent. So first thing you would note is this dashboard. So on the dashboard, you'll be able to see how many agents you have, how many conversations, interactions you have going on, how many agents have been deployed, and then the system uptime. As you scroll down, these are all the agents that were created. So you can be very creative and create agents pretty much for anything. But we're gonna create an agent, for example, for this website. So this is a platform called FlowOps. It's an ad tech platform. So for this platform, we're gonna create an agent, and we're gonna teach it specifically on the information that is here on the website. So we're gonna do a very simple example, but let's see how easy it is to do it. The first thing we're gonna do is go and click Create Agent. Now we're going to go ahead on the settings, fill out this information. So the agent name, it's FlowOps agent. And the description can be answer questions about features. And then the input text hints can be ask away. The language model, for now we're recommending everyone to use this one. GPT 4.1, and then this is the text embedding, and then you can click your communication style. So let's say detailed, and then some conversation starters we can put max 4. So one can be tell me about FlowOps, what AI features do you have? Sorry, I cannot spell feature. Let's put one in Spanish. ¿Cuánto cuesta? ¿Cuánto cuesta? So how much does it cost? And then what impact do you make in higher ed? So those are the 4 conversation starters. And then this is the most important part. So I'll be doing a separate video on this. So this is the prompt. Basically, the agent is going to follow everything you tell it to do. Right? So we have here templates. So it can be used again for different applications. So you would click this template and it will go ahead and auto populate here in this field. But we also have a guide, right? So you can take this guide and you really kind of want to follow these steps. And obviously you can be versatile and add your own touch to it as you test your agent. But you want to let it know its purpose, its identity, the role that it's playing, the expertise as it has. And then you want to give it some guardrails, meaning these are things that you can do and these are things that you cannot do. And then the response style is pretty much already here, but you can again talk about the format, if it's bullet points, paragraphs, even languages, whatever you want. And then what are you trying to get from this agent? So what is the call to action? What is the closure, right? So you can go ahead and even put some examples of how it's going to interact. I already have something prepared where again, I'm following the same steps. And again, you don't have to be to the T, but you can go ahead and kind of follow this template. But the goal for this one is to make sure that when people get on this, they can go ahead and book a Calendly call, right? So that would be the first step. So once you're here, you click create agent. Now officially your agent has been created, right? So now the next step is branding. So when it comes to branding, it's very simple. You can go ahead and pretty much select any color of the text. So I'm gonna say FlowOps is around, yeah, let's say it's kind of a greenish color. So let's go with this one, for example. And then I can go ahead and update the logo, upload the logo. So let's see the logo here. Which is this one. So now it uploads the logo and now you see it here. So now meaning this agent has now become yours, right? The next step, which is the most important part as well, is the knowledge, right? So through the knowledge, basically, it's going to take the information that you train this agent on, and it will be responding based off that, right? So we can put files, right? We can put some web pages, some YouTube, whatever it is, right? So the easiest one would be a web page. So let's go ahead and take the home page. Once you click add web page, it's now processing. And then you can go ahead and pretty much go to every section of the website and start adding it. So this is a little tedious, but you only have to do this once. Let's see here, news. Contact us. Something people always ask about is privacy policy. You could take the social media platforms, put it in here as well. And I know FlowOps also has some manuals, so let me just put one for reference. Let's see. So one pops up. So actually, this is a dashboard manual. We can just upload that. But basically, this is just an example. But you can see everything is processing. Again, I can go to even the YouTube page, and I can input some YouTube, and it's going to basically take the transcript, and it's going to use that as it's going to use that as a knowledge source. So now that that is processing, you can go ahead over here and start testing. So tell me about FlowOps. Let's see this one. Put it here, and this should be responding, telling me about FlowOps. As you can see, it's super fast. It's letting you know, and it's working correctly when it comes to, hey, I want you to book a Calendly call, right? And then now that we have tested, actually let's go ahead here and deploy it. So all you got to do to deploy it, meaning activate it, is you click here. Now that it's deployed, you can go ahead and test, now share your agent. So you can share it, meaning you can literally send this to the world, right? And if now you put this in a URL, how would it look? So now you have your logo here, you have the name of your agent here, you have it here. Again, it looks white label like you created it. It doesn't even say made by Privian. Like basically we're giving you complete ownership. So now you can go ahead and ask, what AI features do you have? It's gonna tell you the AI features based off, again, the website and the material that I fed it. But again, the goal for this agent is I want people to go ahead and book a meeting with me. Hence here. So now you can see how people can even book a discovery call. But Spanish, let's see how this works. ¿Cuánto cuesta? So I just asked it how much does it cost and how is it responding in Spanish, which again, where it's asking me the goal of setting up a Calendly call. But basically, you can go ahead and be super versatile. In addition to this, when you go back to Privian, you can also make it a web widget, right? So I'll be doing another video to show you how exactly was I able to put this agent and deploy it here, right? So you can share it as a link. You can share it and deploy it here as a web agent. You can take this and even embed it inside of apps as well. So this is a very simple overview on how we're going to build your first agent.